Damn, Juan-o, you know what? I'm not fucking with your ass no more. I'm tired of you trying to play me like I'm a fucking option and shit. Like, you know I fucking love your ass, dog. And you know that. And you gonna sit there and keep playing me like that? Man, I'm done with your ass.
I'm so busy winning, trying to stack it to the ceiling. All these motherfuckers tripping, they keep talking about their feelings. I'm so focused on my business, let the Lord be my witness that I really have no time to give a fuck about your feelings. People saying that I'm rude, even calling me asshole. Baby mama still mad since she heard my last song. Guessing I be that wrong, trying to tell the whole truth.
Oh man. What up, though? Man, maybe some of y'all been dealing with this and maybe some of y'all haven't, but I just noticed myself dealing with this. You say, what's that? The Victim Olympics. And you say, what is that? That's when you going through something and the people around you that you're normally helping and assisting and doing things for, being oblivious to your own needs and wants and problems. That's when something catastrophic happens that ties your hands and you can't be there for them how you normally would. And even though you're going through some catastrophic, life-changing, woody-woody-woo, and all that they got is their normal problems that they've been had, that they fought, that they can easily change if they want to. And they're competing with you about who's having a hard time. Which is pretty motherfucking sad to me. No matter what happened, I'm nobody's victim, number one. Number two, no matter how much of a hard time I got, I'm not trying to compare my hard time to somebody else's. In no way, shape, form, or fashion do I feel like what I'm going through gives me the right to give somebody else a hard time. In no way, shape, form, or fashion do I feel like what I'm going through gives me the right to blow up on somebody or fuck they shit up or bother them for no reason or switch up on them. Which is something I notice a lot of. You know what else I notice a lot of? People that say they love me not showing me a lot of love. It's showing me a lot of love giving me money? No. It's showing me a lot of love waiting on me hand and foot? No. But showing me a lot of love would damn sure mean doing the things that you were doing to show me love before. Yeah, people that say they love me not loving me. You know what I'm saying? And I also realized something. I'm a low maintenance person. I'll probably never ask somebody for something, never actually need them. But just because I'm low maintenance and you high maintenance, that don't make our dealings with each other fair exchange. And I notice a lot of people think their dealings with me is fair exchange, but it's not fair exchange. If 10 times we meet, 7, 8 of them bitches, I do a favor for you. 1, you do a favor for me. And 1 time we just meet, then that's not a fair exchange. It's not. And I'm not the type of person to say what I did for somebody or throw shit in people's face, but I notice when it's not, then you wind up in the Victim Olympics. Because if it's not upfront, yo, I'm doing this for you and I'm not getting nothing out the deal, then when it comes down to a point where you having to say, hey, yo, I just did X, Y, and Z for you, then it turns into the Victim Olympics. Well, that don't count because I'm dealing with such, so on and so forth. Well, look here, man. All our problems is our own. Most of them are our own fault. So if your way to communicate with me is to compare problems, then there's no sense in us communicating. None at all. Because chances is, if I know you and you know me and we talk, you hearing me having a problem is very far and in between. And me hearing you have a problem is all day, every day. With that being said, I can't compete with you victims. You right. You got the excuse to be as much of a horrible person as you want to because all the decisions you made didn't go right. And the rest of us that just had unnecessary bad shit happen to us don't have the right to complain. We're going to go ahead and struggle through it, and we're going to keep helping you and making excuses and accepting excuses for you that you wouldn't accept from nobody else. That's what we're going to keep doing. And we're going to all keep supporting your illusion that your victimhood is more important than everybody else's humanity. And this is the problem with all this victim Olympic shit, because with all you victims, none of y'all are even willing to admit that you asked for the situations you in that you feel victimized by. None of you are willing to admit that it's your fault. None of you are willing to admit this is exactly what you asked for. You know, because I didn't walk around asking for somebody to shoot me or me to have to, you know, I didn't ask for that. That wasn't what I wanted. That wasn't my goal. I didn't even ask to, you know what I'm saying? But flip side of that coin is other people that ask for exactly what the fuck they got that they feel makes them a victim. How can I compete with that? So I'm not competing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, whatever your problem is, you feel it's that big that you can act whatever way toward people around you, go right ahead. But let me tell you something. Let me share this with you. All of us that's not feeling like victims, that's tired of y'all victims, sucking all the life out of everything and everybody else, sucking all the blue out the sky, all the green out the trees, motherfuckers kind of tired of y'all. Motherfuckers kind of tired of y'all. And it's starting to be two lines drawn in the sand. Accountable and unaccountable. Which side of that fence is you on? You know, just side note, after getting shot, I had 2 kids battling RSV, like basically taking turns in the hospital. One of them got like a $2,000 or $3,000 ambulance ride to another city. Was in that boy for like 7-8 days. Came out, then it came back. Passed it to my other daughter. Passed it to my daughter. Whatever. All while I'm going through that, I'm driving through states. I'm not complaining to nobody. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not acting like what's going on with my kid gives me the reason to treat somebody shitty. I wasn't. And it just makes me wonder, how do people who have slight problems, like, oh, you got a job you don't like. Oh, you upset with your boyfriend. Oh, your water bill was high this month. How do y'all get to run the Victim Olympics? I just don't get it. With your free babysitter, with your 24/7 support system, with the nigga that jump in that help you every time you have a problem, I just don't get, how do you feel victimized? What problem do you have that the rest of us in the world need to bow down and allow you to exercise your unhappiness on us for shit that's your fault? I just don't get it. But anyway, we ain't gonna waste time on you victims. We're gonna get y'all the help number. Next video, I'm gonna be sending y'all helplines. We out.